So Dion was telling me about skinwalkers from Navajo folklore, and I'm willing to bet from the stories that I read today, there's some at this mountain. Some people say they're shapeshifters. Some people say that they're medicine men that were practicing the dark arts and got rejected from their culture. I want to meet these people. I want to learn from them. I want to bathe in their blood. So they say that if a skinwalker kills you while your back is turned to them, they have to stand over your death site, your grave, for the rest of their lives. So I guess you just gotta run and not look back if you see one. I guess the reason I'm so fascinated with skinwalkers is because I think that I would become one if I were, you know, into that shit. There was a story about an old man suspected of being a skinwalker that lived on top of a mountain. One day at the bottom of the mountain, a sheep herder caught a coyote trying to take its sheep. He shot him and he hit him in the side, and the thing ran off. And 3 days later, that man on top of the mountain, who was suspected of being a skinwalker, died. 2 months after that, another sheep herder caught a coyote trying to steal his sheep, and he shot him in the hind legs. The coyote crawled into the bushes using just his front legs, and the guy went after it, and he pulled it out of the bush, and his leg fell completely off. And when he looked down, it was a human leg, bloodied and hairy. Skinwalkers among us. I saw a post 12 years ago from a person called Fry Bread Maker, and it was from a woman who lived near Area 7. She said that she loved going to Area 7 to pick wild onions in the daytime, but the one time she got caught at night, it was the most hellish thing she'd ever experienced. They say that they could skin change by wearing the animal's skin, deer, coyote, whatever they slaughter. But if they're in that animal's skin for too long, they'll become that animal, a lesser human form. I'm taking that eagle or hawk or whatever the fuck that is as a sign that the skinwalkers are near me. Although I think they're sleeping, because again, they don't come out in the daytime. And they wouldn't be on the street, they would be like over here in these little brushes and shit. Skinwalkers among us. On this episode of Unexplained Mysteries, UFO sightings around the world correlated with skinwalkers in the traditional tribes of Navajo. In this situation, if I were a skinwalker, there's two cyclists in front of a minivan. First, I'd take out the minivan with my super fucking bear strength. But you have to do it in such a way that's not too loud as to attract attention from the cyclist. Anyway, once that guy's down, I eat him, take him out. Then for the cyclists, I will wear the cyclist's skin and turn into a bicyclist. Do you hear that? That's the sound right before a skinwalker comes up to you and